The address is 347 Don Shula Drive. In honor of the legendary coach, the stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Miami Dolphins. Game time's here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. On the return, Malik Washington. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. He's inside the 40, down the sideline to the 20, and they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball is going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's shot. You look middle here, and there's Olave. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run for it. It's Kamara. He's going to have the Saints 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Ready? 70 Lions. Lions. Let's go.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 3. Kendra Miller. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Third down, and here is Shuck. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll be second down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
That's complete. It's Waddle. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 17 yards that time to number 17.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Pass big field to the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Miami.
At the 34-yard line.
All set. Hey, check that.
They'll run here with the rookie. Space to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A gain there of 20. Good for a Dolphins first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Set. Liking 18.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Second and a yard.
Let's go.
Wilson makes the read and keeps it himself. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Third down.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them.
And he'll take it on in. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins extend their advantage to 14-3. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. On first down, they'll start out with Camara. They're going to work this down inside the 45. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
And the Saints first down.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll go again here with Camara. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Juju breaks in on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the Dolphins' 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's second and 8.
60 license.
So after one, 14-3 is the score. And we're back to South Florida after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They've got a second and 8 coming up.
On the jump. Let's go now.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He connects with Palmer on that one. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Third and a yard. We'll try and run here with Miller. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front control. On a scrimmage, it'll bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's now fourth down.
Here's first and 10. On the bootleg, it is shot. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10. Shot. Now a screen set up for Miller. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. They'll run this one straight ahead with Aiken. Into the secondary at the 45. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 38 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pick.
Look at the big man go. And he's in. What a drive. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Kamara. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They will run the drop play with Miller. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Now Shuck on 3rd down. A pass taken in by Miller. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup, 21.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Left side into the hands of Olave. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Ready up. Let's go now.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Ready.
Shaheed in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff to Miller. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And Cass might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Throwing is Shuck. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
gets out on defense. Here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. From his end zone, it's Malik Washington. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready, ready. Hey, check it. Please, go.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-Chain. Inside the 40. And he is gone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Miami. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Dolphins add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Saints 10. Jason Sanders.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Chuck looking to throw on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Juju Brents. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
It's a game
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 60 Bison.
From the shotgun, Wilson. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Sanders here for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dolphins tack on one more to their lead.
Saints 10. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Shaheed in motion. Here is Shutt on 1st and 10. Shaheed with the catch. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first half.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
This one complete to Palmer. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Saints first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Pass is caught by Olave. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
He's got room to run. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Give him 13 on that screenplay and a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
19, Tiger.
Pistol give to Kamara. And the Saints are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year, and the score stays right where it is. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Let's go. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On 1st down, Shuck. He'll air one out for Palmer. That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big one there to start the 2nd half. A pickup of 44 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Half the 60.
again, it's Shuck. Moving outside the pocket. And he holds on to it here as he's out of bounds. That's a yard or two shy of the line of scrimmage. Therefore, that's a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Shaheed in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Like, 19.
They run out of the gun with Miller. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
That's a great job defensively. The goal of every defense in the NFL is to accomplish one of 2 things. Turnovers, force field goals. In this case, the big 3rd down stop is most likely going to lead to the latter. Really nice job there in the red zone.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Pick up the 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Go!
A run up the middle with Achan. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. Open man, Malik Washington. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
On the set. Here we go, set.
That's Palmer, the man in motion.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Shuck. Out to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Anytime a quarterback is sacked, everyone loves to blame the offensive line, but I think this sack, Mike, is every bit as much on the quarterback as it is the O-line. They gave him more than enough time to get that ball out of his hand, and he simply just holds on too long. Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, New Orleans.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. This one intercepted. Picked off by Afonso Melifonwu. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes, and I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Again here to right. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check out.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Exiting the pocket right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Wright out of the backfield. Now it's going to be third down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Third down, here's Wilson. This one complete to Washington. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
19 line.
Here's Wilson. Moving to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
So, from the 22, here's second and 2. Now a give to the middle, and he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Set. Let's go.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's good.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal.
Here we go.
Here's HN. A short kick. Down to the 7.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Ready up.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal.
18, Pioneers. Take off.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. That is... What a job on the scramble. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
1st down, Saints.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They're going to go right back to Kamara. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
We'll try and run for this with Kamara. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. That, not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. On 4th down, here comes the Aussie Cameron Johnston to punt. As they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And that That one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Check, Panther. Ready.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achan. And give him about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
The tackle by Chris Barnes. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second down, they need 7.
Here we go, Shaq. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Once again, it's Achan. Finding room at the 35. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
41-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Achan. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. On the give, it's right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
He's got the first down inside the 45. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. Almost not at the 2-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 56 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
The 2-yard line.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a win here for the Dolphins. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always he tells the story so often. He did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.